Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kim Jacobs Show. We are so excited to be on the air again with COVID-19 happening, people being in stay at home mode. We are excited to be able to bring you great joy through the Kim Jacobs Show. We're not focused on negativity, we're focused on building hope and inspiration. And I have my guest, Tawana Williams, here today. Hey, Tawana.
Hey Kim, how you doing, baby?
Doing great, doing great. We're going to have a fantastic time today. She's actually the Hope Coach, and you'll learn more about her. But as usual, when you first get on the broadcast, I like to give everyone an opportunity, and this is including you, Tawana, an opportunity to share it with your friends, your family, your coworkers. Let people know that the Kim Jacobs Show is on the air. So I'm going to go ahead and give everyone that moment to do that now and let people become involved as a part of our studio audience. So take a moment and go ahead and share it now. All right, all right. Hopefully everybody got a chance to share the broadcast. And I'm excited that we have today a great show lined up for you. I have Tawana Williams. I'm going to read you her bio and give everybody, remember, as a guest, if you're interested in being able for me to shout you out or for you to ask a question to my actual guest, which is Tawana Williams, make sure you know that you can type your question in and it'll appear on the screen. And then that gives Tawana a chance to answer the question, as well as it gives me a chance to acknowledge you being in the studio audience. So anytime we have any technical glitch, we're going to keep right on moving through the Kim Jacobs Show, and I will make sure that we get a chance to pull the guests back in if for some reason something happens. That's the whole thing about COVID-19 and staying at home. The thing is, technology, things happen, but at the end of the day, you can push past it and have a great time and still just make great use of what God has gifted you to do. So I am going to read the bio of my special guest today, and that is Tawana Williams. Let me go ahead and invite you all to know who this wonderful woman is. She is a messenger of hope, help, and inspiration. Tawana was born without arms and impaired use of her legs. She's an award-winning keynote motivational speaker, TV personality, author, artist, mentor, executive producer, co-producer, businesswoman, humanitarian, talk show host, and CEO. Okay, she has a lot of hats that she's wearing. She is a highly sought after speaker with a powerful and uplifting message for all generations. Her compelling story is one of triumph, perseverance, and determination. She's overcome many obstacles and has never let her disability stop her. Tawana is the first Black, and I hope I say this right. Please help pronounce that, Tawana.
Thalidomide.
Thalidomide baby in the United States that became an internationally acclaimed Les Brown Platinum motivational speaker. She's she's the author of 6 books, including her classic book, Unarmed but Dangerous. And you'll hear about more of her books and her journey as we go into her story today. But she is definitely married to her special husband who travels the country with her and has been working with her in the speaking world. His name is Toby. Toby helps her go to schools, churches, daycares, youth programs. He travels with her everywhere. I mean, if you see Tawana, you're going to see Toby, period.
That's right.
No matter what the deal is. He's there helping her on this journey. And her mission to give hope and inspiration to those facing adversity and challenges while teaching them to cope in any situation. I want you guys, if you could put your hands together, I would say give a standing ovation for the Hope Coach, Tawana Williams. Thank you for being here.
Wow, thank you so much, Kim. I am so excited to be here with you. You know, you and I was on your show in 2009.
Yes.
It was so awesome, but I am just elated today to be a part of what you're still doing and still balancing lives and helping other people. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm your girl and your host, Tawana Williams. I'm your host right now. I'm the co-host rather.
That's right.
I'm your girl,
You know,
yeah, I'm here, but I'm here to let people know that I was blessed to be born without arms and impaired use of my legs due to the drug thalidomide that was given to my mother when she was pregnant with me. Then my mother told me there was nothing that I could not do. And I had a grandma Rogers that did not play with me. And when I was 4.5 years old, she looked me in the eyes and she said, T, you must not have needed arms because God didn't give them to you. She said, nothing's missing. If you don't have it, then you don't need it. And those words have resonated throughout my soul. And yes, I've overcome some major adversities throughout my life. I was gang raped many years ago during a home invasion, raped by my stepfather. I was addicted to crack and cocaine for 10 long years. I've experienced abortion, motherhood, a stroke, and a mild heart attack. So I know that I'm here to help you overcome whatever adversities and challenges that you may be facing in your life. And that's why I am unarmed but dangerous. That's who I am, Kim.
my God. Okay, so this right here, I can tell you right now, people will be typing and asking lots of questions because the way my studio audience works is they get a chance to type in the comment section and then you'll get a chance to answer some of their questions too. But everything already you've started, that's like starting going to a movie, right? And
I know, right?
Right in the first minute, you be like, you mean to tell me the movie started like this? So this movie gonna be off the chain, right? That's how I feel about what you just shared. You've been through so much adversity. You
Yes.
said it's like you just compacted so much into this less than a 30-second rendition of who you are, like an elevator pitch of who you are, but it's so deep. I mean, like when you talk about going back for a minute,
Yeah.
your mother,
Yeah.
your mother was given a drug while
Yes.
she was pregnant with you.
Yes.
She had no idea that that drug was going to have the effect that it had on you, and nobody had forewarned her
Nope.
of the
Nobody.
possibilities.
Nope. Nobody. The doctor just gave it to her as as a sample, off the counter in his office. A sample he gave to her, um, because she was experiencing morning sickness and nausea. So he said, well, let me try this. Let's try this. And honestly, I believe, and we believe, my family now believes that he knew what was going to happen. But guess what? The devil thought he had me, hallelujah, but I'm still here and I'm still standing and giving hope one person at a time. My God, my God.
My God. Okay, so now you go on, you're going through your childhood, you're dealing with all manner of abuse, even though you already are dealing with the situation of having no arms, and people are taking advantage of you in a violent way that is against your, obviously, unbeknownst to you, unwelcomed by you, and your life is being altered even further outside of just the drug that's been given to your mother.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was tough, Kim. It was hard. I had to figure out. And as Dr. Creflo Dollar said, he said, you could have lost your mind. He said, but God,
But
you could have lost your mind. And
well,
I could.
I think that's one of the first questions because there are so many people right now that are literally losing their minds, and it's over things that are real situations to them. So I never downplay anybody else's situation because what a person's dealing with is real to them and it's important to them. So how do you inspire people? You're the hope coach. How do you inspire people that really are dealing with difficult times in their lives and not comparing it to what you've been through, but being able to use it to inspire them? What's some words of encouragement you can share with people that may be going through today?
Yeah, absolutely. I would just tell you that you must give yourself permission to start, to move forward. I understand we got a lot going on in our lives right now, especially with this situation with the nation, with the nations, and the global situation. You got to give yourself permission to move forward. Get on the other side of this pandemic or whatever you're going through. Get on the other side. I made a conscious decision a long time ago, Kim, that I was going to do that I was going to show myself that I could do it, because everything around me said that I couldn't do it. But I made a conscious decision to give myself permission and to soar like an eagle without wings. My God, my God. And that's one of the things that are relevant to me. Then I had to take massive action in whatever situation I was in. I had to take massive action in making things happen. You know, where everybody else said you can't, you won't, you don't. I said, oh, yes, I can, I will. And I'm going to show you that I'm doing it. And I did it. Take massive action. Whatever it is you want to do with your life right now, I'm telling you, if you take massive action, you'll see results. Because one thing I do know is that excuses or results, you can't have both. Excuses or results, you can't have both. You got to make a conscious decision and take massive action. And then you got to change your thinking. Your mindset must shift to the yes things, to the possibilities, to the I can things. You know, you got to have a shift in your mind that you can do this. No, it wasn't easy for me either. And it won't be easy for you. But I'm telling you, when you make a choice, a declaration, my God, you know, I declare and decree every day what's possible for me. But once you do that, my God, the sky's the limit for you too. So you just got to start doing some things.
So when you were young, you obviously, I mean, were you always like this, that you just had this declare and decree that it's possible for you, everything, I can soar like an eagle? When did this whole theory kick in for you that I don't have arms, I have impaired legs, and I am still going to soar like an eagle? That's I mean, that's just a play on words in itself. It's like everything that is opposite of what you're supposed to be able to do. You decided, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to show the world that it's possible. How did that kick in for you?
You know, as a child, Kim, kids used to pick on me and tell me, Nana boo boo, I bet you can't do this. Then I said, you know what? I'm going to show them. So the next time they saw me, I was doing what they said I could not do. And it just continued to resonate, you know, in my spirit, in my soul. My grandma Rogers was just amazed, and my mom were amazed at the fact that my mind was so sharp. You know, my feet were so blessed. My mind, my heart, my soul, you know, they were just like, you can do anything. And they pushed that in me, and it resonated. And you know, in 1996, my husband Toby and I, we were having a conversation, and I was at a pity party. I'm just being real and honest right now. I was at a party, and Toby said, T, he said, God didn't have you to be born this way for me, for our family, for us like this. He said, you were born this way to show people that they live defeated lives when they don't even have to. Stop living defeated. You know, stop telling yourself you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Stop living mediocre. It's time to soar. It's time to do it. You got everything you need. As Grandma Rogers said, everything we need is in us. My God. So I'm excited about how I began to do things for myself and cultivate my own life and pursue my happiness and create what I want. That's what I've done. Everything that I've done, I've created it. You know what I'm saying? The world told me I couldn't get a job, so I had to create my own job.
And what kind of job did you create for yourself?
I'm the CEO of Tawana Williams Outreach. I make things happen. Woo woo. So, you know, I'm just excited.
Well, I'm excited for you too. And TawanaWilliams.com is how you will be able to get in touch with the Hope Coach. Let me take you to her website and make sure you get a chance to see a little bit about this Hope Coach here. Wow, you're amazing. You're an amazing woman. And let's see. Okay, here's her page. And Tawana Williams is the Hope Coach, making no excuses and being many times people with arms and legs and having the ability to be able to go and function at their own level make excuses about what their limitations are, but you've taken all the limitations off. Eagle without wings, no excuses. Everyone can fly. And you have a full motion picture movie coming up soon, and we're going to talk about that. But I wanted people just to see your promo video in case you need to go to the website, but in case you don't, I want you to take a look.
I'm the Hope Coach, Tawana Williams, your messenger of hope and inspiration. And I was blessed to be born without arms and impaired use of my legs.
1 in 5 Americans has some kind of disability. The notion that hiring someone with a disability is more of a burden than an opportunity.
Donald Trump provoking fresh outrage. This time, the Republican frontrunner is accused of mocking a reporter who has a physical disability.
All things are possible to them that believe.
Yes. I'm the Hope Coach. The Hope Coach. The Hope Coach.
Go ahead.
You want some hope? I'm your girl. I'm your girl. Today I am an internationally known Les Brown Platinum speaker, author, mentor, businesswoman, humanitarian, and CEO of Tawana Williams Outreach.
Oh, never.
Most people would have given up after going through what I've gone through, but I'm still here. I'm still standing. Why? Because I was born to win.
Nice.
I experienced abortion, motherhood, and as I said, a stroke. But guess what? I'm still here. So I'm telling you today, whatever it is you want to do in your life, I challenge you today to do it.
But when God came in your life, did he take care of that which psychologists couldn't take care of?
Lord have mercy. My mother told me there was nothing that I could not do. And I am so grateful to God that he allowed me to be born this way for such a time as this, to help people all over the world.
You were actually taught how to use other parts of your body to compensate for the fact that you did not have your arms. Can you share that?
Yes, actually, I was trained as a baby to use my feet as if they were my hands.
You're a mother, you're a wife, you're a fabulous friend, but you also draw.
I could watch this all day. I know, I mean, you right here on the show, but
She actually draws.
oh, that's me.
With her toe.
Yeah, that's you.
Said, Tawana, you can't, you won't. But I said, oh, yes, I can. I can believe it, I can achieve it, and I'm going to do it. And I did it. The producers from the Judge Hunter show, they contacted me and said, we heard about you. We have a troubled team that needs some help, and we need you. And I said, yes. Somebody ain't been fighting enough. Come on now. Somebody not been swinging enough. Come on. Better fight for what you want. Come on. I decree and declare right now in the name of Jesus that you shall live and not die.
You are the example in my book of a world changer.
Yes. Oh, okay, I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna tell you right now, you are the epitome of a world champion, Tawana. And I had to show that because it just shows where you've been, all of the different circuits that you've been on, who God created you to be, beyond making excuses. And like you said, the judge called you in to help troubled teens. There are teenagers that don't know, they don't believe in themselves. And I don't know what to say sometimes, even to my own children in situations. I'm like, you have everything. You can do this. And I'm trying to think of the right words. What words would you share with someone that would be not confident in believing that they really are equipped to win?
You know what, Kim, for a minute, let me just say this. Right now, I'm having some technical difficulties. Can you see me?
Oh, yeah, I can see you. Can you see me?
No, I can't see anything. My screen just blacked out. But you know what? The devil is a liar, and we're going to keep this thing going. I don't know what's going on my system over here, or I don't know. But I'm just saying.
What you can do is you're welcome to go back out. You can click out and come back in, too.
my screen came completely out. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. We can see you. So to just.
Okay, but that's fine. As long as you can see me, it's all good. Now,
Okay,
what was
go
your
ahead
question?
and keep talking. Yeah, we can see you. Keep talking.
What was your question, sweetie? I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, we can see you completely. So the question is teenagers and young, not even just teenagers, you have adults that just don't believe in themselves. What kind of advice would you give people that just don't see it how you see it? They just can't see it no matter how you slice it.
You know what? I would just tell them to get busy. You know, stop worrying about haters and naysayers and just go get it. Go get your stuff back. Whatever it is you want to do with your life, I'm telling you, you can do this. You got the power to do anything but fail. I'm telling you, you can do it. Okay, the computer is telling me that I can come in back. I could come back in. This is crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back in. I'm in. But, you know, I'm just saying you got to focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. As my husband Toby gave me the quote about focus, he said, if you're not focusing on what you want, then what you don't want will automatically find you. So start focusing on what you want. Don't go left, don't go right. Keep your eye on the prize. Remove the distractions in the world. You know, you got to make it happen. You got to make a conscious decision that you will live and not die. My God.
Yes.
That's how I feel. I just made a decision. I said, yes, I'm going to do it no matter what. When I started this vision, when Toby told me that, you know, that you weren't born this way like that for us, you were born this way to show people around the world that they can do it. Stop living defeated. When I realized that I had purpose and I had power, I got busy. My husband Toby gave me $300. We prayed. He bought me a computer. He bought me some business cards. He said, now go get busy. And I was like, what in the world? So I just started calling strangers to open doors for me. I emailed 40, 50 people a day. Strangers. I didn't even know them. But I said, this is who I am. This is what God said about me. And I'm willing to come to your church, your place of business, your school, whatever. And I want to give hope. And it worked. It resonated. I got started. I got busy. And now the world, hey, everybody, I'm just saying, they know.
Now you wrote the book Unarmed but Dangerous, and you're in the process of creating a movie. But I want to talk to you a little bit about, you have like 6 books that you've authored. Which one has been your biggest inspiration as you were writing it, and what inspired you to write the book? Because it's like 6 different books, all of them. You can talk about any of them.
Yeah, all of them were inspired because of life-changing decisions in my life. Unarmed but Dangerous was written because that's my story, my testimony. The children's book, I'm Different But I Can, was written and because the kids at my daughter's school didn't believe that I could do all those things. So she loved Dr. Seuss back in the day. And so we just created the book with pictures, and you know, it was a homemade book in the beginning, but my God, look at it now. So I'm just saying. And then, you know, my next book, The Bomb: Systems That Create a Wealthy Mindset, it was written because I needed to let people know that if they get their mind right, they can do anything but fail in their lives. And I gave them points and principles and strategies in that book just to push them to where they needed to be. And then the book Motivation for the Soul, Move or Be Moved, that book was inspired because I had a conference call years ago, and my core group said, Tawana, let's create a book together. And, you know, everybody wants to tell their story. And that's what I did. I created that one. I published all 6 of my books. And then the next one, Mind Interrupted, Experiencing Technical Difficulties. That book was written after I had the stroke. I didn't know who I was that day in, when was it? It was November 27th, 2011. November 27th, 2011. That day, I didn't know my name, my social, my husband, everything was shut down. I could not talk. I could not speak. And my God, when I was in the hospital for 3 days. And then on that third day, Toby said, we're taking you out of here because the doctors can't do what I can do for you. Toby took everything off the coffee table in our house. He put every book that I had written, every statue that I had received, every magazine that I had been a part of, anything that said, this is who you are. He put it in my face and said, this is who you are. He was in my right ear. My pastor was in my left ear, and they were speaking life over me. And a couple of days later, I started writing again. I started typing again. I started talking. My God. And so I'm just saying, and then 3 months later, I created that book, you know, because people need to know that we all have interruptions in our lives. You know, yours might not be a stroke. Yours might not be a heart attack. Yours might not be this pandemic, but whatever it is, you can become, and you can be on the other side. My God, my God. And so that's what I did. And then the final book, the book of hope, a book of hope. It's just me and Toby's first book together. And we're just giving hope to people, to couples and people, letting them know that it's possible for them. So I'm excited about what God is doing in my life, and I'm going to keep going. It doesn't matter what it looks like right now. You know, I'm always out and about and traveling. And right now, this is different for me. The virtual systems and things like that, it's different, but it's different for all of us. But I'm just going to continue to do what I was supposed to do, what I'm born to do. And that's letting people know that all things are possible if you believe. That's my story. My God.
My God. Now you also have a movie that you are in the process of writing.
Yes,
And so I want to make sure people get to hear about that. Let me go to that page and you can talk through what's happening here on, let's see, on
Eagle Without Wings.
My God.
Yes.
Eagle Without Wings. Eagle Without Wings. Tell us a little bit about the movie as it's getting ready to get kicking here.
Yeah, we're looking, we're working on it. I'm co-producing. Eagle Without Wings is the story. It's based on the book Unarmed but Dangerous. So you got to read the book and then you watch the movie. This thing is going to just be a game changer. We're excited about Eagle Without Wings and what we're doing. What God is doing. We're looking for producers. You know, my contract with my other producers have fell through. So now we're looking for producers, and we would love people to partner and sponsor and, you know, get your brand, your business, your corporation a part of the storyline. So we're excited about Eagle Without Wings. And we also have 3 other eagles, young ladies that were born without arms, just as myself. God is so good. They are going to portray me in different phases, in different stages of my life. We're excited about my eagles, and we're you know, it's just going to be a blessing. So you can go ahead and do what you do.
Okay, let me push play right quick on this.
Hey, it's your girl, the Hope Coach Tawana Williams, and I was blessed to be born without arms and impaired use of my legs. But I live without excuses every day. And I've overcome many challenges throughout my life. I was gang raped, raped by my stepfather, addicted to crack, experienced motherhood, abortion, and other things too. And yes, I beat the odds. And that's why I'm unarmed but dangerous. And my classic book, Unarmed but Dangerous, the Tawana Williams story, will be featured as my debut movie, Eagle Without Wings. No excuses. Everyone can fly. And we are so excited about sharing my heroic true life story with the world. This motion picture is coming soon to theaters everywhere. And to get more information, please visit eaglewithoutwings.com. Watch this.
Hi, I'm Denavia, but everyone calls me Angel. I'm 17 years old and I live in Winter Haven, Florida. I was also born without any arms, but I make things happen in my life. What about you? Most people think I can't do anything because I don't have any arms, but I'm here to let you know that I can and I will pursue my life's purpose. That's why I soar high, because I'm an eagle without wings, and I'm so grateful to be a part of American history as we bring Eagle Without Wings movie to life. Here we go.
What's up? My name is Kashmir. I'm 22 years old and I live in Dallas, Texas. I was born without my arms, but nothing's broken in my life. I've learned to adapt and figure it out no matter how hard it may seem. So I am here to let you know that you can do anything you want to do. So let's go get it. Make a difference and help somebody else out. And I am honored to be starring in the blockbuster motion picture upcoming movie, Eagle Without Wings. All right, so it's my turn now. Watch this.
Oh my God, I'm so inspired.
Woo-hoo!
Now this is how I tie a shoelace. Can you imagine tying your shoelaces with your toes? I did it. As a matter of fact, I had to perfect that thing. I tried it over and over and over again until I did it. Bam. So what is it that you want to do with your life right now that you have not done? I dare you to try.
Man. Okay. I mean, you turn me down right here, because I'm telling you, people can say all manner of things of what they cannot do. I've even been guilty of saying things that I'm just limiting myself on what God, how I want this to happen. I want this dream to become a reality. But you are a perfect example of putting words into action.
Yes.
Every child in America, every adult in America, every adult in the world needs to hear your story.
Yes. And that's why I'm creating the movie. You know, that's why I'm co-producing Eagle Without Wings, because people need to see how defeated they live and how mediocre they live. You know, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm trying to push people into their own greatness. You know, because Les Brown pushed me into mine.
And you know, Les Brown pushed me into mine too, because he sees something inside of us that we just couldn't say. Okay, there is greatness inside of you.
My God. You know, I started this revolution, so to speak, you know, of being unarmed but dangerous. This movement of being unarmed but dangerous in 1996. And I didn't meet Les until 2004. But when Les came into my life, he showed me, he helped me cultivate my message. He pushed me. You know, I was giving my testimony, but I was doing something. I got started. You know what I'm saying? Start where you are with what you have and never be satisfied. And that was my mindset. I got busy. You know, I just did the thing. You know, I just kept doing it over and over and over. And I got better at it, better and better and better. And here we are, 25, almost 26 years later. August will be 26 years for me and my husband traveling this country. 9.5 of those years, we did it for free. My God, who does that? Who does that?
We did that in the church ministry for about 9-10 years for free. Yeah. I'm like, whoa, now we got a lot of promissory notes in a safe, but all those promissory notes didn't get filled.
I know, right? A bunch of chicken dinners and t-shirts and flowers, and I'm just saying, being honest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I kept it moving. I said, okay, God, I'm going to do this no matter what, whether they have money or not, whether they have a hole in the wall in their church or they got a mega church. It does not matter. People to know that they can do this. All things are possible to them that believe. That's who I am, and that's why I've done it.
Tell us, because you referenced Toby, and I know your mom. I just want to make sure I get a chance for the world to hear a little bit about your family, because I know that you're the person that's above the water that we get to see, but beneath the iceberg, there are some people holding you up. So talk about some of those people and what role they play in your life.
Yes, I have 3 sisters. One of my sisters passed away in 2006. However, I have 2 sisters, and I have 2 half sisters, and I have a step brother. You know, I'm just saying, I got family that love me and support me, and we just continue to let people know that it's possible. If T did it without arms, imagine what you can do. And that's what my family, you know, that's how they move. And my grandma Rogers, she passed away in 1999, but grandma Rogers gave me so much encouragement, and those words that grandma Rogers spoke to me over the years, through the years, have resonated throughout my soul as I get on stage, as I grab the mic, or, you know, cultivate mindsets and shift people. You know, it just resonates, and it just lets me know that if I can do it, no matter what's going on in my life, you can do it too. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, your audience right now. Yeah, you. You can do it too. Go get your stuff back. Polish your dreams. Get your book off the shelf. There's a production in you too. There's a book in you too. A story in you too. My God, all things are possible.
And I have a person that joined in. C. Lee says, God bless you, woman of God, women of God. God bless you, C. Lee.
Thank you, sweetie. Bless you too. I love you. TawanaWilliams.com.
My God, talk to me, woman of God. That's what she said. Or yes,
my God.
Talk
Coming to let you know that it's powerful. You can do it. Go get it. Go get your stuff back. Get started right where you are. You know, if you got a dream and a vision, get busy. Start at the beginning. Start at the beginning.
Start at the beginning. That's good, because so there are times when I know you're not as motivated as right now. How you're motivated and you're sharing with the people. Go get it. You got it. But tell us of a time that you weren't as motivated and how you overcame that.
You know, when in the beginning, my husband Toby is my biggest cheerleader, my loudest cheerleader. He always pushes me, and before that, I was slack and slowful too. I believed I couldn't do it also, but when Toby just continued to push me and tell me, T, you can do it, I had to believe in Toby's belief in me until my belief kicked in.
Right.
Right. Toby just pushed me. He kept saying, you can do this. God told me that you can do it. Just like with being an artist. I didn't know I could draw with my feet. My husband Toby and I, we were living in Oakland, California in 1995. This was before I started speaking. And Toby said, T, God told me to tell you that you can draw. And I was like, God ain't told me, so you must be tripping. Toby said, by the time I come home from work, have me a picture drawn. I was like, yeah, whatever. It began to be about 3:30, Kim. I was like, Toby will be home at 5 o'clock. I better do something. So I found pen and paper and I just started drawing what was before me, and it blew my mind. So I had to believe in Toby's belief in me that I could draw with my feet.
That's crazy.
I've never drawn anything. I'm just saying, a stick pen, a stick man, with the circle and the lines and the arms. We all did that. But I'm saying my artwork is the bomb. Visit TawanaWilliams.com and go to my store and see my artwork. My God, it's going to blow your mind.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to go there now and let people see it for a second. I can go right to the store?
Yes, you can.
Okay, let me go there. Wait a minute.
Share because they got to see.
And go right to the Hope Coach, and we're going to look and see at
You'll see a tab at the top that says store.
Where am I? Okay, wait a minute.
It's okay, you'll find it.
You know what? I'm on a whole different screen, so I gotta go back. I don't know what this is doing. Let me go back for a second. We're gonna go back and find the store,
Yeah.
and then I'll put it back up. But
Absolutely.
that's really great information to know that he believed in you and was
Yes.
inspired by you. And that's why you decided to start drawing. Didn't even know you could draw.
Nope.
That's an interesting point to talk about, because sometimes you have other people that believe in you more than you even know what you're capable of in believing in yourself. And that's what your husband did for you.
Absolutely. And he continues to do that. There are times in my life, you know, even now, especially with this pandemic, you know, I'm like, oh my God, you know, and Toby continues to coach me and push me and speak over my life and say, T, you're greater than this. We're gonna get back. We'll get this thing again. We'll do this, because he knows that this is my passion and my purpose. There are my drawings.
There are your drawings right there. And you now talk about this. You drew these with your toe,
Yes, yes. That's Pooh and Piglet. Rainy Days, and then the next one is Tweety Bird. And then SpongeBob, and then we got former President Barack Obama, and my rendition of Jesus. I'm just saying, there's a blessing in you too. You know, there's something that you're supposed to do also. But I tell you, you got to get busy. You got to do something. You got to get this done. You got to make it happen.
All your books too.
Yes, absolutely.
My God.
Absolutely.
I'm just so impressed with everything that God has put down on the inside of you. And if you have missed any part of today's broadcast, you want to go back and watch the replay, because TawanaWilliams.com, Unarmed but Dangerous. Woo, her story will change your life forever. Let's see, some audience members are commenting, and I want to make sure I get a chance. Wow, beautiful is what Celie said.
Thank you, sweetie. I love you.
And then Chantel Harvey Jacobs joined, Bonita Jackson joined, Nancy Parham joined. Again, remember, audience members, if you type a comment, I can put it on. But other than that, I really don't even know that you're on the show. But I know that Mother Julia Harper is watching, and Mother Adele McLean. And this woman is 80 years old. She's actually, she received a 16-year-old's heart over 20-something years ago, still living. And she believes, like you, no excuses.
Yes, yes. Wow, that is so awesome. Congratulations, Mother. We love you. Mwah, mwah. We love you. Woo woo. I'm just saying, I love stories.
Oh yeah, and the other one that's watching with her, she creates burial gowns, and that's Mother Adele McLean. She says, "Let your last best dress be your best dress, exclusively for eternity." So again, she's trying to just get manufacturers to be able to create and redesign her burial gowns. But these are women that are higher up in age, and they're making no excuses.
Absolutely, because we know that excuses don't hide. They just reveal who you really are. Good God Almighty. Stop hiding, stop hiding behind the excuses. Go get it. Go get it, Mother. Go figure it out.
Well, I have another audience. I have another audience member, Mother Patricia Lofton. She is the state supervisor of women over about 100 churches. So age, again, does not stop her. She's managing women from over 100 different churches throughout the state of North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina. And she said amazing information.
Bless you, sweetheart. I love you. Mwah, mwah. If you ever need my services after this pandemic, holler. TawanaWilliams.com, 252-291-6081. Call me. I'm saying, I'm in North Carolina also.
I'm gonna put that up there. What's your phone number, Tawana?
252
Williams 252
291 6081.
6081. Please let her know that the Kim Jacobs Show referred you to her, and that's where you found out about her. 252-291-6081 is Tawana Williams. You can also get more information about Tawana on TawanaWilliams.com, and please make sure you stay up to date with her and the other eaglets that she's producing and introducing to the world that also have no arms, with her new movie, eaglewithoutwings.com. Go to her website and keep abreast of that journey as it unfolds.
Yes, we also have a text message, a code for people who want to stay in the loop with the movie. And the text code is 72727. Again, 72727.
Okay.
And we text to Team Eagle, no spaces. TEAMEAGLE, no spaces.
Team Eagle. Okay. So text 7. Okay. So here's what we're going to put. So you're going to text 72727. Text that to Team Eagle with no spaces.
Absolutely.
I'm over here. I'm doing good. I'm believing in myself over here. You got me feeling like I can do anything. I can fly.
You're doing it. You're doing the thing. You've been flying for a long time, Kim. You know what? The last time we had our interview, your baby was just born. How old is your baby now?
Oh, well, depending upon which baby you're talking about. How many years ago was that?
It was in 2009. 2009. Did you just have a baby around that time?
Oh yeah, I've had 5 kids. So I have Frankie in 1997. Okay, 2000. Oh yeah. So Jayla was born in 2008. That's my daughter.
Okay, maybe she was just born.
Right. Okay, Jayla was born in 2008. And so that's who you would have been connected with. I'm like, that's a shame. I gotta go back and be like, 1, 2, 3.
It's all right. It's all right. How's she doing? She's good. Your baby's
wonderful, wonderful. Yes.
Awesome.
And I can't wait to have you back in the studio again in the future here. Let's see any more audience comments. Courtney Jacobs said, that's my brother. He said, hi, Kim. Hey, Tawana.
Hey, how you doing?
And Pastor Braxton Bowser said, hey, Tawana, that's my friend.
Hey, Braxton, how you doing? Good to see you. My boy is actually originally from Wilson, just like me, same city. Yay, woo woo.
Well, that's where my son goes to college, at Barton College.
Really?
Yeah, Ivan goes to Barton College out there.
Well, we're gonna have to hook that up one day where we go eat lunch with Ivan. How about that? Yay.
And then Tashana Marby Diaz says, thank you so much for your inspiration.
Oh, bless you, sweetheart. You can do this. You got it now. Go get it. Go make it happen.
Well, you said so much on this show. So every person that did not watch it from the beginning, go back immediately following and watch the full broadcast. What other words of encouragement would you share with people that feel like the whole COVID thing's happening? I'm staying at home. I've lost my job. Woe is me, because it is woe is them. They're stressed out. Don't know if the stimulus check's going to come or if the EIDL, all the loan and different things. But it's like at the end of the day, people are overwhelmed. What advice?
Wow. I would just try to say you got to change your thinking about the situation. First of all, the government, don't be sitting around waiting on the government. Child, please, I don't get a disability check. Disability can't pay me what I'm worth. My God, don't be worried about that. Go get your stuff back. Make it happen for yourself. And as George Washington Carver says, do what you can, where you are with what you have, and never be satisfied. I was just not satisfied at the fact that I was could potentially get $600-700 a month. You know what I'm saying? That's just not feasible for me. I love clothes. I love jewelry. I'm just saying, go get your stuff back. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 kinds of people in this world. Instigators, those who talk about things happening. Spectators, those who watch things happen. And participators, those who make things happen. My God, which one are you? Think about that. Go participate and rescue your own self. It's time to move and get some stuff done in your life. Don't sit around waiting for other people. No, you got the power to do this. Go get your stuff back. It's time to get it. I'm just saying. My God.
You've said it mighty well, especially with me I'm the balance doctor, and I want people to know that everything is possible no matter what circumstances, no matter what situations they face. There's no cookie cutter approach to life, but there's always some kind of solution to what you're dealing with. And so I focus with people from the cradle, being, it could be a newborn situation, pregnancy, whatever, all the way to when a person is passing away and going to eternal rest. So this goes in between where that dash piece comes in my opinion, Tawana, what you're talking about. Being able to know that we all have that birth date, we all are going to have a death date, but it's the dash that we're going to be remembered for. What are you going to be remembered for with your dash?
My God, my God. You know what, Kim? When you talk about well, what I'm gonna be remembered by is she did it. She's the hope coach. She was unarmed but dangerous, and she did not let herself off the hook. That's what they're gonna say about me. My God. But you know what, Kim? When you talk about balance, balance is relevant. Balance is so important in the lives of people that are shakers and movers. But at some point, you have to know how to balance. And there are a few tips that I would like to share with you and your people about balance. The first thing is that you gotta position yourself around positive, like-minded people. You can't be around negative naysayers and Debbie Downers telling you what you can't do. Then the second thing is you got to take responsibility and control of your own life, no matter what's going on. Take responsibility and control of your own life. And then you got to upgrade your relationships and your knowledge. Get people that know more than you, have more than you. Start reading good books about things that you want to pursue in your life. You know, upgrade your relationships and knowledge. It's so important. And then you got to upgrade your determination. Ladies and gentlemen, you must see yourself doing it. My God, that's how I did it. I saw myself doing it. I have a vision. My God, I got a vision, and I'm just so excited about everything that God is showing me in my life because I got a vision. I believe that it's going to happen, and I'm pushing myself no matter what's going on. I continue to push myself. Yes, my husband Toby pushes me, but I'm the first partaker of being unarmed but dangerous and the hope coach. That's who I am. I'm unarmed, but I'm dangerous.
See, I love what you're saying because you are giving kudos to your spouse, but God has put something on the inside of you that has also resonated in your spirit. And my husband often says I have to live with myself. The Bible says I have to live with myself. And I don't want to come to the setting sun and hate my own self for the things that I've done. So as for me in my own house, I'm not even talking about just my overall physical house, but I'm talking about inside of me, inside of this temple. As for me and Kim's house, I'm going to serve the Lord. And oh, girl, you done preached up in here. I'm talking about the Holy Ghost ain't only in a church service now. The Holy Ghost is anywhere that the Spirit of the Lord resides. And I just am grateful. And on the Kim Jacobs show, I can talk about the Spirit of the Lord because it's my show.
Hey, woo, 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 woo.
And I'm going to be able to talk about what God has put inside of me. So I'm excited that you joined today. Let's see. People said, woo, child. There are too many nuggets on this podcast. I can't write fast enough. You write, Steve Lee. Listen, here's what you do for all of you that's in this same situation that she's talking about. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go and you're going to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show on YouTube. Turn on your notifications. And when you do that, when the Kim Jacobs Show is on the air, you will be able to be notified and start taking notes right away. It will also be posted onto the YouTube and Facebook, and as well on iTunes, iCloud, iHeartRadio, Deezer, SoundCloud, you name it. Any way you want to get this information, you can download it and put it in your disposal. You're going to be able to hear Tawana Williams, and you can learn more about Tawana Williams by going to tawanawilliams.com. You got to make sure you go to tawanawilliams.com. Look at her products, her books, her CDs, her availability for speaking. Make sure you go to eaglewithoutwings.com, a movie featuring her and other young ladies, gorgeous young ladies.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. My baby girl, Beautiful. Her name is Beautiful, but she was not available that day to do that video. But we've got 3 young ladies, and they are bad to the bone. And when I, growing up, Kim, I didn't know anybody like myself. I didn't know anybody that was born without arms but me. That's why it was so hard for me, because I didn't see myself, being in a group, or I just had to figure it out. That's my middle name, Tawana Figure It Out Williams. With no instructions nor directions, I often had to figure it out. And sometimes even in life today, if I'm trying to figure out something and I say, Toby, I need you, and Toby's busy, guess what? By the time Toby comes up in here, I've already figured it out. I make things happen. I type with my toes, Kim, 25, 30 words a minute with my toes. I text, I draw, I sew. Whatever it is you want to do in your life, I'm telling you today, wherever you are, I don't care how old you are, how young you are, how old you are, you can do it. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. My God.
My God. Okay. I don't even want to end. I flat out don't want to end. I could spend like days and days just hearing you motivate me and give me hope and inspiration, and so many others that are watching today. Guys, let's see. It's a few more audience. I hate to not say my audience comments. What did they say? Amen. And talk about the Lord. Yes, Lord, Tyshawn.
Yes,
do that.
Yes, hallelujah.
Check, and done. Oh, see, Lee must be subscribed to the Kim Jacobs Show. Jesus, I needed this. I'm fired up. Tawana, thank you.
You are so welcome. Call me. You got the number. Hey, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm serious. You call, I respond. I ain't playing with this thing.
And then Lydia Best says, I know her. She's a Wilsonian.
Yes. Hey, sweetie. How you doing? I know Lydia. Yes.
Okay, so I think, wow, I think I've gotten as many audience comments. Thank you so much for your inspiration. Okay, I try to get in as many comments as I could. It's been a great show today, having you on. Tawana, Figure It Out Williams, the Hope Coach.
Yes.
You're a blessing from God is what you are. Your phone number, 252-291-6081. And make sure that you text 72727. Text it to Team Eagle with no spaces. And the reason I'm saying that is because I have people that are also on iTunes and iHeart that don't see the screen. Yes. 72727. Text it to Team Eagle with no spaces, and you'll be able to get information about the upcoming movie with Eagle Without Wings. Wow. Okay. I think I've given everything I could think to give that you've shared. And make sure you go to TawanaWilliams.com is the main site with all of her products and information. Is there any one last point to Tawana that you said, Kim, dog, I meant to say this and didn't get a chance to say it?
No, I think I said everything that I really needed to say, but I just want people to know that they can do this no matter what. You can do it. If I did it without my arms, imagine what you can do. You can do this. Let's do it.
I love it. And let me also let you all know, Monday through Friday from 12 to 12:30, usually during the first 10 minutes or so, Pastor Jacobs is giving COVID statistics and updates about what's happening around the world. But right around between 12 and 12:30, you're going to get updates, and then he'll go straight into prayer. And that's 978-990-5000. And the access code is 322083#. And you can get that prayer from 12 to 12:30 Monday through Friday. It's so important. People are dealing with death and can't be with their loved ones as they're transitioning home. People are dealing with being in the hospital and the loved ones aren't able to be there with them. It's a lot of isolation during this time. And so the time to be able to lift people up in prayer and let people know that they are being thought about. You can submit a prayer request through the prayer request line, which is 704-380-9044. And those prayers do get responded to. So just keep that in mind. And I saw some more. Yeah, I see some more comments. Wow, amazing from Kim Maddox.
Bless you.
And yes, she is awesome, from Lydia Best.
Thank you,
Okay.
Beth.
So let me tell you guys, and we're about to close out on tomorrow. We're going to have a great show lined up for you. It's going to be a teenpreneur show. So focusing on all of our teen, not all, but some teens that have been identified to share their products and their services. One of the young ladies is from essentially Jemiah Company, and it's like a whole teenage panel. Oh, I got to change her name. The one of my guests, her name is Chloe Stagg. Okay, so let me put that on. And then there's several other young people on there too. I don't have all of their names in front of me, but I have several guests that will be on tomorrow. We have a teen entrepreneur panel, Jemiah, Jermaine, Chloe, and it's another young lady that's going to be on. I know her mom's name, but I don't have her name right in front of me. Micaiah, I think is her name as well. And she's going to be on, and it's going to be a great show. So make sure you tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Kim Jacobs Show. And I hate to disconnect.
I know, we had fun. Thank you, Kim. I just love you, and I love your enthusiasm and love for people. And I'm just excited. And one of these days, the next time I come to Charlotte, I want to come and see you. We're going to have lunch together.
Definitely. I welcome it. You cannot come to Charlotte and we not, or I guess when I come to Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell Pastor, your husband, I send love to him and the kids, and we love him.
I definitely will. He's on the prayer line. He's going to be like, you're supposed to be on the prayer line too. So I'm going to get on that prayer line and get covered with prayer. But I am excited that you were on today. Thank you for being my guest. Thank you for everyone that tuned into the Kim Jacobs Show today. Go check out Tawana Williams at tawanawilliams.com and make sure you see her on eaglewithoutwings.com so that you don't miss anything that she's offering. Make sure you utilize that text, which I have here, which is 72727. Text it to Team Eagle with no spaces. And if you want to book Tawana for an event or speak with her directly, you can call her at 252-291-6081. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless.